All right, we're going into hive number 1. I have a mentee here that he's getting ready to go into his first hive. I'm going through the first one. He's gonna go through the second one. And right off the bat, we got a lot of bees on top, which is always a good sign. Give him a little smoke. And then when you take the inner cover off, wow, there's a lot of bees.
There's the girls.
Yeah, they're kind of exploding right now. So we got 10 frames of bees,
Yep.
Bees all the way across.
You got more space on that side.
Yeah. And I run 9 frames because they make more honey running 9 frames.
Okay.
And when you come into the hive, some people would jump in like that. I do when I'm in a rush. But you really want to come to the outside where that little gap is.
Yeah.
And that way, hopefully you don't hear all that cracking like I just heard. Now you can see all the nectar they're bringing in.
Yep.
A lot of nectar. And this is an outside frame.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this. Just so we can get you some more eye room. Makes it easier, gives you more room. Yeah, they're a little excited. This hive is my most aggressive hive. So that's why you move slow.
Unless you're running an excluder.
Nope. Where do you think you see
on the
him?
far side? I saw a
Yep,
bigger
she's right
body.
there.
Yep.
She's definitely right there.
You have 2?
Yes,
1,
we
2.
do. So that means this hive is getting ready to swarm, so this is what we're going to do.
You got clip.
Yep, we're going to clip the bigger one, and we're going to cage her. 2 queens right off the bat. And that is very unusual. Did we get her? Ah,
No.
she got out. Here.
You got, well, maybe you got 1 in there? I don't know.
She's on my thumb. Just let it close.
She's too big. Or she's
Too small. Okay,
Yeah.
well, this is what we're going to do.
She's dropped down. I don't know where she dropped down to.
Okay. We'll get this other one. See, they're already getting aggressive.
They're getting agitated.
So we'll do
Far
this.
side.
There she is right there. No, we're going to do this.
Okay.
We're going to get her right into this. Ah! Can you grab that cup?
Yeah,
Yeah, she just went to the other side.
right there.
Yeah.
She knows what you're trying to do.
Come on.
Yep. Nope, she's on the outside of you.
Yep. It's all right. Get in there.
And then there's your other queen right there.
Yep. We only need 1. So
there's
right
that-
now, yeah, that goes on this side for when you go to release her. Let me just set that there now. You stay safe right there. So this hive, 2 queens already. Wow.
I mean, at least.
We're gonna have to do one of 2 things since we got 2 queens. We can split,
Yeah.
which is,
Take a couple frames, put them in a new body,
yep.
and walk away.
I'm just looking for queen cells or larvae. You know how rare it is to find 2 queens walking on the same frame?
I don't, but I suspect that it's
Very
not a common
rare.
occurrence.
Ooh, there we go.
Capped. Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
you know what that is?
That is queen cells.
Nope, that's a drone. Queens are much longer.
And then when they cap it, it'll look like a bullet.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got some there.
See
there,
the larvae
yeah.
inside it?
Yep.
Yeah, you can look at all that larvae,
Oh,
the
yeah.
white larvae.
That's probably what, 6 days, 7 days old.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we do got, this next frame is nothing but brood.
Which makes sense because it's clustered in the center.
So that's where your nurse bees are. So we're gonna just take this one and we're gonna take it easy, girls. They're bumping my gloves. Like, what are you doing? Oh, that's heavy.
How do you learn to be, I guess, you want to be gentle with them, but you don't want to be so gentle where you're wasting time when you have to pick things up and move them around. Like, I mean, you got a dead one there.
You get used to how you're moving, yeah. And I tell you, there ain't much going on in this, so I'm just gonna pull the center frame.
Is that a, I'm trying to remember, is that a swarm indicator if they've moved up in the hive?
Not really, because they always will continue to move up.
Okay.
And this was a new frame. You can see the
bee,
pollen
yep,
and bee bread.
Yep. And some nectar.
Mm-hmm. And that side's just being all drawn out now.
Yep.
Bunch of drones, workers. I don't see any eggs in there. Nope. See any eggs?
Nope.
All right. So I'm just gonna take this box off. I want to see the bottom box, what they're doing to it, to see what kind of, if I can split. You get used to it. When at first you're gonna take way too long to inspect. Everybody does. Yeah, see, that's very light. Those are Viroxin strips that I got right here.
Yeah.
Those are my mite treatments for this time of year because you can still harvest honey when using Viroxin.
Yep.
Not so much on this side. So the girls are laying, and they're not laying in this box. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this box on top of that box.
Okay.
The one that's got the queen in it. The other, there's a lot of bees, but that'll make honey. And that's what I want this box to do, is make honey. Others I'm trying to build. Yeah, that one stung me, so I gotta get that stinger out so the bees don't go crazy on me. I squashed them with my fingers.
Oh, I guess here's a couple that have been trying to sting me.
Oh yeah, yeah, you got a couple there. So what we do, we're gonna take this off the bottom board. Good, that stayed there. And we'll just set this one right here for now.
Do you find that by the time you get to like your last hive or whatever, that the alarm pheromones from the first hives have gotten the others riled up? Or is it kind of like queen dependent?
It depends upon the hive. And stay there. I'm gonna pick this one up. I'm gonna have you pick up the one underneath it. That's got the queen in it, hopefully still. Pick up that box. It'll be a little heavy. Pick it up from the handles.
Oh, I did.
Because I was gonna have you place it on the hive. So when you go to place it, when you got a lot of bees like this, go catty corner. Okay. Set one side down and the other, and then just rotate it in. And you just go a little slow. Get them out of the way. And when you got this many bees, you can't help but crush a few. Okay, is the excluder still there? Yes, it is. All right, so now, because we want the queen to move up, now we'll put this one on. And now, because I want that box to hatch out so that they can put honey in it, I'm gonna put a queen excluder on top of this. All right. Get out the way. Now I got the queen in my pocket. So she may become helpful in another hive. Just want to make sure she doesn't get overheated. She's still there. Stay right there for now. And you can place the inner cover on them. Again, start up high, go cockeyed, set down this corner, and then just slowly set it down, and then you can rotate it in.
And they kind of get out of the way?
Oh yeah, and if they don't, they just get squashed. And I always have the air vent on top, always.
Okay.
Some people put them in the front, I like them in the back. And this, can you take and push the boxes back, right, so that they get even. There we go. Okay, so now I write notes. That way I can come back and put it in my pad. April 3rd or 4th? April 4th. 2 queens. 2 queens. We got eggs and larvae. And reversed. And then I go to the next hive. And I always lay the cover flat, the outer cover. That way if you gotta set a bee box down on top of it, which you will.
You lay this flat too or vertical?
No, I always set these in front of the hive. That way the bees can crawl back up in. I always look for the queen on it, because every blue moon you'll take one off and the queen will be on it. Now this was a super I added the last time. And just looking at it, they're not doing much to it yet. So we'll just take this box off and set it on your outer cover lid.
You gotta go straight in.
Yep. And then just make sure the spacing's good. Now you can just take that whole box off, but you probably got to crack it with your tool, because they propose. A lot of yellow pollen coming in on this hive. A lot of bees to it as well. And set that right on top of the outer cover like I did. Whew, I'm sweating.
I gotta say, for not knowing a whole lot about what bee suits to get, I'm really happy with my choice so far. Now, do you like to start on one end or just start in the middle?
The hanger will fit over here.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and start on either side. Whatever you, this side has more bees, so I would have started just like you're doing over here. I'm sorry, I know I'm blocking your entrance. Yep, you're gonna have to grab one side and then just grab the frame and pull her straight up. Now they're making funky comb on that side. Watch your fingers, because there's always bees on the sides. Grab it by the tabs is always what I do.
Yeah, that is some weird comb.
You can just set that frame and the next one to the side. But you can see they are filling those up.
Excuse me, girls. We've got some nectar.
And with 2 out, now you can just look at this one. And it's got some burr comb, and now you can just lift that straight up. Since that's going to be a heavier frame, I always usually use 2. And when you pick it up, if you grab it by the tabs, that way if it slips and you got your fingers under it, it ain't gonna go anywhere. So yeah, this side here is nothing but nectar.
Yep, I'm seeing nectar. I got some drone.
Drone brood?
No, just live drone.
Okay, yeah, you got some drone brood right
Yeah.
there.
I
Is
got
there
some.
eggs or larvae in there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not seeing a queen up here.
Okay, then you can put that frame back inside the same way it came out. Just set it all the way over to here and go to the next frame. Because if you don't see her as quick as you saw that other queen,
Probably not up here, or at least on that frame.
yeah. And if you look, see how the tool fits in right underneath the
Yeah.
lip there? That way you can grab it with one and then reach over and grab the other. Well, I know I'm in your way, I'm sorry. They keep bumping me. Woo, look at all that brood.
I got comb underneath, but I don't see any larvae in it.
Yeah.
That is capped brood, right?
Go ahead and flip it.
I got eggs over here on this side.
Yep, eggs. That's a picture perfect frame because you got capped brood surrounded by larvae and probably honey on the outer edges.